空はさすらいのフライボー、こりゃ祭り林の山根どころさ、好み一ついざ評判探す。輝くお月様、こりゃ大きな丸さを重ねて時夢ば見るお祭りじゃ、あじらこじらさ旅さ出て花咲かせいや、踊れくるがけんだご覧あれどなく、それは丸いガラクタのようなお召し物、それは丸い夢の詰まりした待て箱、ほらはさすらいの名前も持たぬフライボー、祭り林の山根どころさ花探す、意義はよいよい帰りはでかい、その下見えるはいかなる不思議、意義はよいよい帰りは丸い、その下見えるはいかなる不思議、意義はよいよい帰りは怖い、その下見えるはいかなる不思議、この場限りのキテレツ話、死んだ万象こがされお祭りじゃ、あじらこじらさ旅さ出て花咲かせいや、踊れくるがけんだご覧あれどなく、ほらはさすらいのフライボー、こりゃ祭り林の山根どころさ、好み一ついざ飛ば探す、はあ、それちょいちょい咲かせえんやこら任せ、チンソンからリオピータララ、ちょいちょい咲かせ。
Hello everyone. Happy Tuesday. Oh god, I gotta put the bins out tonight. Oh, it felt like a Monday because it was bank holiday yesterday. So my brain was like, oh, it's Monday. It's not Monday, it's Tuesday. I have to remember to put the bins out. Oh. Hello everyone, how you doing? Hope you're all well. Hi Ray. Thank you for the watch streak, you mental man. It's probably going to be chill. I don't know how long I'll stream. I was kind of like in a mix of two minds as to whether or not to stream in the first place. So we'll see how it goes. I don't really have much else to say. We played Outbreak yesterday. It was good. We only did one level again. It took fucking forever. Outbreak File 2 is definitely harder than the first. Excuse me for burping. I mean, we may as well get started. I don't really have anything else to add. I was kind of feeling Project Zero, but then I was also like, Project Zero would have the fucking tinnitus noises, which would get on my nerves. They really need to stop doing that. Is it going to capture? Capture. There we go. Level 5. Oh, oops. Hi, Talon. How you doing? Why are you pointing? Oh, fucking hell. I got the wrong memory card in again. I keep forgetting this. Every time Tink and I play Resident Evil, I have to switch the memory card, and I keep forgetting to switch it back. I do have knife emotes. You do. Knifey. That's right. We made it like halfway through the forest, I think. We have Stumpy Please as a friend now. We have Weird Cat and Stumpy Please. He's got shit tons of chests in his house as well. Fucking hell. Hi, Journey. I don't know why the cat didn't pop up. There's so many things broken about my stream that I just kind of don't bother fixing now. Many updates of many different programs has broken things over time. The worst update was VTuber Plus. There was something about VTuber Plus that past a certain update, it just made my fucking it made my whole computer lag like fuck. And I was just like, I can't use this anymore. I think I need to go around collecting things. Oh yeah, I was saving all of these gourds. I refuse to give them to Weird Cat. She will remain forever thirsty. Okay. I kind of forget what I was doing, like what weapons I was upgrading on, focusing on. Right, this one. This one, I think, I could just sell. I don't think I need this one. And this one was a story-required sword, but that's no longer the case. How you doing, Journey? How you doing, Talon? We revived the tree. The weird slug tree. Brownboo Village, that's what it's called. It's at the far end of the woods, but you'll have to use your head if you want to get in. Don't understand what I mean? I'm pretty sure you already told us that. Doing okay? Nice. Whoa. Who are you? I haven't seen you around here. Where are you from? Norune Village. No wonder you're wearing such plain clothes. A man should wear a good hood. Okay. Did you say your name was Beef? This village has got virtually nothing but the Wise Owl Forest, but the air is clean and it's a nice place to live. I hope you'll enjoy your stay here. I like the sound of water. I'd like to be able to hear the water, but since I have poor hearing lately, the water has to be quite loud. Okay, so he has to be near the waterfall. Don't forget the roof. Doesn't rain in Matataki Village, but a mayor's house needs a roof. Right. Playing the newer Avatar Pandora game. It's basically Far Cry, so good. Okay. I think I watched a friend play it, and it was a little bit... It's not my kind of game, I think. What shall we talk about today? As promised, I'll tell you anything. Village's history. This is called the Matataki Village. How it came to be called that? Let's see. Can't remember how it got its name. I'm getting old. Cool. Good story. About the mayor's youth. Me? I was one hell of a guy. For one thing, I won the post as village chief on my own. Probably not even Fudo would have been a match for me back then. About Fudo. Fudo. He was the strongest hunter. Invincible was the word for him. No one could beat him until 5 years ago, that is. He just disappeared, leaving his only son all alone. Yeah, we know about that. He has a gentle nature. No, he doesn't. He's annoying. A bit chubby, but he has the instincts of a hunter. He is Fudo's son, after all. He could become a great hunter. But there's no hope with him being the way he is now. The day Fudo disappeared, his heart became covered with thick ice. How can we melt the ice in his heart? I'm quite eloquent, aren't I? No, thank you. That's enough for now, then come hearing when I'm... Okay. That was not worth... That is not a reward. Oh, there we go. A gourd. There's basically the story that ended up being the case with Fudo. Or Fudo's son or whatever. He was basically just like, I was getting old and I was going to die, so I decided to just take me and my friends to fight a fight I knew I couldn't win. And that's it. And then his son was just like, I hate you. And his dad was just like, okay, bye. You can hate me. He was basically just like, you have to become a better legend. Or something like that. Just looking, as usual, in between dungeon floors. I go looking for the tiny little chests. These guys want to be up high. I know that. Ugh. I don't like her face. She's creepy. I don't really understand why the mushroom people have got a box full of fucking bear traps. That chicken, I'm gonna strangle it. I'm pretty sure you're happy, right? Or not? I don't know. Oh, he wants to be... I know where he wants to be. He wants to be up here, I guess. I thought he wanted to be near the actual forest, but he wants to be near the living tree. Hear the voices of nature like the rustle of trees. I'm confused. You are... Do you just want to be surrounded by trees? Is that what it is? I'll fucking surround you with trees then. There. Happy? Why is he keeps moving? This is great. This place heightens your senses. Thank you, Beef. There we go. Oh, he's fine because he's next to the peanut pond. Bum, bum, bum. And the owl just needs his shop back, right? I don't remember what the owl wanted. His reward was basically, I'll allow you to buy things from me. It's not going to be an easy one. I need water all around the store. That's it. Okay. Okay. Do I have more river? I've got shit tons of river. Holy crap. Where am I supposed to put these giant fucking mounds? There's like no room for them. Not unless I put them there, but I can't. 'Cause I'm pretty sure these mushroom people want to be on top. I could try and reroute the river? It's gonna need more than that. Yeah, that's not gonna fit there. Okay, I can do this. No, which one's higher, though? That one's higher. That tiny little square island is going to annoy the fuck out of me. Okay, let's see if he's happy with that. Ba-ba-da. Reminds me of home. I'm not from the Wise Owl Forest. See, my color's different from the other owls. Think of my home back in Patina Bog Forest when I hear the water. Is that a reference to something else? Right. Got repair powder, got health items, got thirst items. I think we're good to go. I don't remember what his combo is. Oh, it's just that. Okay. Is this going to be a floor where I can only play as him? Oh no, we're fine. I could go to the back floors now. Yes. Because if I go later, I'm just gonna be low on everything and be more likely to die. Territory 10 back. Oh, werewolves! Oh no, they're even wearing like ripped tank tops. And jeans. Oh. Oh no, that's they're like they have collars. That's what it is. They're so cute. Oh, wow, okay. One more upgrade and I can break it down for another weapon. That's exactly what I was like earlier, Andrew. I was in the middle of a dream and I got woken up by the doorbell and I was just like, what? Where am I? Oh, actually, I can just use the powder. The powder. Ooh. Attack, speed, MP, Icewind, Holy, a lot of fucking shit. Okay. I had a nap around the same time, woke up at 8:30. Yeah, I didn't mean to have a nap. I was working on commissions. I was waiting for a response, so I thought, okay, I'll just play some Pocopia and lie in bed. And I just fell asleep. Just completely fell asleep. Wow, they give a lot of experience. Holy shit. I have spaghetti. Why is it not mine? My mouth. Because you're in Wales. Why do I have a tickle in my throat? What did you do to me? Monster is pumped with energy. Well, they already are, so it doesn't matter. Hi, Papa. How you doing? Welcome in. Bam, 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 bam. My abs. I'm doing okay. Doing alright. Ice, Wind, and Holy. Beast and Metal. Ice, Wind, Holy, Beast, and Metal. Yeah, I'm doing alright. Just chilling. Don't know if it'll be a long stream today, but figured I'd give it a go. Mostly because I don't want to forget about the bins that need putting out. Let's try and upgrade. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Hi, Via. Yeah, I do love this game too. I kind of prefer this. The second one was my first Dark Cloud game, so I kind of like have a bit more of a soft spot for that one. But I enjoy this one. Whoa, can't see because the plant's in the way. Whoa! Don't look at that. Attack. Beast and Mage. Wow, okay, I don't really have. I tried to play the second one last year, emulated, my PC died and lost. No! That sucks. I know you can get it on, like, the PlayStation Store, but I don't really know if it runs on... I know it runs on PS4. I don't have a PS5, so I don't know. But you can get this one, Dark Cloud 2, and Rogue Galaxy on the PlayStation Store. Hi, Emma. How you doing? Welcome in. I guess I should... Because he's gonna be really fucking weak if I don't... Well... No, are you fucking really? I'm not losing all of the progress I made on their weapons. I would rather forfeit half my money. Wow, I should not have changed to him. Remake or modern sequel be interesting, polishing some of the jank. Yeah. I think it's not really that these games are janky. I don't think these games... Well, I mean, the localization is janky. Like, some of the localization is really bad. I would more say that these games can be tedious. I would say some of the, like, dungeons would serve from, like, being, like, a little bit more quicker. Okay, I really do not need to level this guy. This guy is overpowered. Hi, Victor. How you doing? I think the combat didn't age best either, but localization is a bit weird in the EU. And yeah, the combat I definitely think they need to get rid of the weapon durability thing in this game. The weapon durability sucks ass in this game. They made it better in the second one. They need to buff... They need to give you a reason to do the whole monster thing in... You know, Monica's, like, monster transformation? There's, like, no point in it except for, like, that one quest. At least make weapons more durable to not have to repair them too often. Yeah. On my way home. Nice. Bucket. I think it sucks that you have multiple characters in this game, but you have to have a special powder to be able to switch to someone else if they die. It's either that, it's either have the powder or forfeit half your money and do the level again. Why am I... Is it even worth leveling these guys up? I feel like I'm just gonna find a weapon later on that's probably better. And I just shouldn't even bother, like, leveling up their weapons, to be honest. I don't really remember. I feel like it's worth leveling them a little bit. It's always good to have some weapon that is like the one you break down. Because even finding weapons, like the new weapon might be fine, but it can then be so much better with a like attachment synth sphere on it. This guy's very slow. Well. Already broke the weapon. Didn't think it was a multi-hit attack. Good thing it was at level 1. Because that's the other thing that really fucking sucks. If you break your weapon, it just resets everything back. Or, if it's not... Or actually breaks the fucking weapon, and then you have to go back to your starter weapon. Like, that's just really bad punishment. Right, well, do I have some speed things I can attach to his... Oh, I got lots of speed. There we go. Hits like a wet noodle, yeah. At least she has the benefit of being like a ranged character, but yeah. But the problem is that even though she's ranged, you have to like get up close to actually do like 100% damage. Awkward for a ranged character which has no benefits but the range. She's too awkward to use at close range. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I can go to the back rooms again. Let me get everything on this floor first, and then we'll go to the back rooms. Ow. Yeah, the back rooms before the meme. I don't think the second one had, like, the whole back rooms thing. It did have, like, doors that you had to, like, find an item to open. Like, in the map level. I fucking hate these moles. These moles can suck off. What is this? What are you doing? Yeah, the combat. If they redid this game, the combat has to be way better. The last dungeon in this game had backrooms program, but an error in the programming made it so that the key never drops. There are fan-made... You know what? I feel like I remember that. I feel like I remember going through the last dungeon in this game and being like, wow, I guess I got really unlucky. Whoop. Oh. They basically set the key's drop rate at 0%. Oh my god. I might have to see if I can install that patch then. Sequel did the combat better. The sequel did do the combat better, but it's still like, you can tell it's using like the same engine as this, you know? And Monica's magic was a bit tedious to use. Because again, you have to like let it charge fully to be able to do the 100% damage. Oh, I didn't mean to kill that one, but... I want to try kill them with the hammer or with the slingshot. Oh, excuse me. The repair powder. The repair powder, it's just... well, I guess the durability in this game, it just sucks a lot. Do I have a feather? I feel like I should just always make sure I have a Drand's feather on me. No, I need to get one. It just makes everything so much quicker. Whoopee! No, not again! Why do I do this? Fuck's sake. There goes more of my money. I'm never gonna make it through this floor because I keep getting greedy. I'm never going to be able to afford that thingy. Even if someone were to somehow remake this, I don't think the City Sim low roguelike would appeal to modern games, be associated too much with the crappy mobile game. Depends how they do it, because there's games like Pokopia, which is like kind of what I've been playing recently, which is like all about like rebuilding environments and stuff, and like bringing life back to the land. And that game does it really well, in like a really satisfying way. But it is kind of the whole point of that game, though. Yeah, that's why I've been enjoying it, because it's basically Dragon Quest Builders. I thought it was just like, oh, it's just going to be Pokemon with Stardew Valley, whatever. But then I saw it was Dragon Quest Builders team, and I was like, oh, I might actually enjoy it then. And I did end up enjoying it. Hi, Obani. I wanted to see this being played properly for once instead of me badly playing the demo as a kid. Well, I mean, you did just what you may have just missed me dying twice in the same area because I got greedy with some of the enemies. So I love demos that are like time-based rather than progression-based. Because then you end up like things with Ocarina of Time, the Ocarina of Time demo in Brawl being completed by speedrunners because they know how to like execute arbitrary code stuff to get to the end. Oh, there we go. Literally was just talking about transfer though. Klonoa's great. Yeah. On my friend's demo disc, we played a lot of Tombi over and over again. I didn't have a PlayStation or a PS2. Well, I did get a PS2, but it was like when Ratchet and Clank 2 had come out, so it was kind of like not at launch. But I did enjoy playing Ratchet & Clank 2 on Christmas. Tombi is a good game. Well, no. Yes, I mean, kind of. Tombi is a complicated game. It's very difficult as well. With one of the, and it definitely suffers from like, I don't know where the fuck I'm supposed to go next syndrome. Been trying to finish a JRPG for once, so I'm back to playing Xenoblade 3D again. Oh, the one on, you mean Xenoblade 1 on the 3DS? That one's a good game. Wind Holy Beast Metal. As a kid, Tombi confused me. I didn't know what I was meant to do. A platform had never made me... Yeah, same. Even as an adult, even as an adult, Tombi confused me. Because there's some puzzles that are really fucking obtuse, and some progression is literally locked behind, like, finding a particular NPC in a town and talking to them at the exact right moment in, like, progression. It was very, like, RPG Maker in that way. And the one that specifically requires, yeah, I have that one as well. Obani. I played it for a bit on my 3DS, and then I remember getting to a particularly beautiful area and being like, man, I kind of wish I was playing this on, like, a full screen instead. And then I ended up just playing, a fan-made HD patch on an emulator instead. And then they made the Switch version, and I played that one as well. I would definitely recommend the Switch version over the 3DS one, but I can understand if you already like had the 3DS one and you don't want to spend money. It's just baffling that Nintendo was just like, yeah, fuck it, release a remake on a port of a beautiful game, which would be great to see in full resolution on a handheld. Whoa. Tried to play Zelda Chronicles on Switch, didn't click to me. Yeah, that's understandable. I can understand that issue. I already have one of... No, wait, I have the bone one, not the bandit one. My old housemate loved it on Wii. He recommended it to me before COVID, so I got the Xenoblade 3DS so I could play it on Majora's Mask and Majora's Mask 3D. That's fair. I would say it doesn't, you're not particularly, like, suffering from playing it on 3DS. I just think the Switch version is much better. Like, it has, like, remade textures and models and everything. And it includes new post-game story stuff as well. would you like? Berry. Yes. That floor took way too long. I finally have the Monado. Nice. Yeah, the game kind of beats it into you over and over again of the whole, like, we can't destroy the Mechon without the Monado. Over and over again. Topple the enemies, you dumb shit. Yeah. Yeah, they really try and beat that into you over a long... let's move, well, here. Time to run around everyone's houses again. This is the power of the Monado. Yeah, those games are fun. I mean, I'm interested to see what Monolith do next. Wait, are these guys happy? Yeah, okay. We really feeling it with the Mundando, Madandandi. We are. Hi, Mike. How you doing? Oh, the fucking chickens. Every fucking time I come back to this fucking place, there's always fucking chickens. Cuckooing and... The Mondado. Doing good. Nice. I'm good. I was very tired today, apparently. I thought I was fine, but it hit like 4 o'clock, and I was like, I'm going to take a break from working for now, and I'm just going to wait for a response from a commissioner, and lie in bed, and play Pokopia. And I booted up Pokopia, and I played it for a little bit, and then I fell asleep for like 3 hours. Hi, Anime. How you doing? Oh, I'm blind. Ah, I'm blind. Ah! Wait, why is this? Oh, there might be treasure chests up there as well. Okay. What a mood, sleeping to video games. It doesn't happen often for me unless it's like a really, really cozy game or really boring. So, for example, when I tried playing The Witcher 3, I kept falling asleep to that because I found it really boring. I fell asleep to Death Stranding 2 at one point because I found it really boring. But I did fall asleep to Pokopia because it was really relaxing. The new movie trailer is adapting those two games? I guess so. My interpretation of the new movie trailer is that it's just doing its own thing. So I guess it's adapting it in the sense of it's just a guy in the cities rather than any main special character. Oh yeah, I've not watched Barbarian or Weapons, but people, especially Tink and Luke, people have recommended it very much so. And they were once they said that like this guy is doing this one, they were like, "Oh yeah, it's gonna be great," you know. So definitely interested. It's one of those things that when the trailer was posted on social media, there were people who apparently hated it because it wasn't Resident Evil enough. And then there were people who were being like, oh, all these chuds saying it's not Resident Evil enough clearly haven't played the games. And I'm just like, cool, we're doing that whole gatekeeping thing again. I've been really tired of social media the last while because it feels like, you know how there's always like the jokes about like the wheel of discourse and all that going around in circles? It's very true. But I'm also so fucking tired of it. And I'm tired of us, like, repeating the same fucking behavior and arguments all the fucking time. Like, I've seen people, talking about the Fox in Space guy recently, calling him a Nazi because of posts that were made, like, fucking ages ago. And because of people that he knows or spends time with. Now, I saw the call-out posts, and I was just like, okay, seems bad. But also, this seems to have taken place a long time ago. So, instead of making it worse and adding fuel to the fire, I'm just gonna wait and see what he says as well. And then he basically was just like, yeah, no, I'm sorry, but, like, I'm not a Nazi. I made edgy posts back then. I've apologized for it before. You know, I'm gay, I have a husband, I support LGBT stuff. I've had bad friends who are no longer my friends. And I was just like, yeah, that seems about right, really. And then all of those people that, like, piled on this dude very quickly were just like, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have jumped on the bandwagon. And I'm just like, can we just not do this anymore? Can we just not? And then there's other people who are just like, no, it's not good enough. Because he still raids this guy who was a Nazi. But then I checked out, like, that guy's history as well, and even that guy was just like, yeah, no, I was also edgy and stupid, and I don't want to be like that anymore. It feels like what it feels like on social media is the goalposts are constantly being moved for people. It's like someone calls someone else something. People are toxic or they do whatever. They pile on a fucking cancel thing. And then the person comes out and apologizes and corrects things and says their side of the argument. And then people are just like, nope, it's not good enough. I'm moving the goalposts over here now. And it's like, how are we ever going to, like, be better as people if we can't, like, because what I feel like this is just gonna do is it's just gonna end up pushing people even further, because it's just like, okay, well, if there's literally nothing I can do to, like, appease you, then why the fuck should I bother, you know? I feel like we have to have some form of, like, accepting that people made mistakes, but also accepting them at their word when they say then they don't want to be like that person anymore. Turns into a Jenna Marbles situation. Yeah, exactly. And I'm just like, how have we not learned this at this point? How many times does this have to happen? And I just kind of feel like Twitter was like that, but Blue Sky is becoming more like that as well. I saw one person be like, they like reposted the Fox in Space his video, and they were just like, I feel like if it takes you 6 minutes to try and explain that you're not a Nazi, then you're a Nazi. And I'm like, really? Someone is harassed by people, accused of being something, by lots and lots of people, being told that they should do this and they should do that and how horrible they are. But God forbid he takes 6 minutes to explain his side of the argument, or to explain his position and perspective. Holy fucking shit. If we are at a point where someone can't take 6 minutes to explain that, then, like, wow, that's fucked up. Accountability is a loose definition in the world of social media. I did see one post that was like, kind of, it was just like, we've gotten to the point on social media where there are people whose, what they think of accountability is never going to be enough unless it involves basically dying. And there was this one guy who was just like, yes, they should just kill themselves. And it's just like, what the fuck? How is that any better? I did repost that accountability post because it's very true. I do see it. I see people who are just like, nothing will ever be good enough. And I'm just like, really? You're much better by saying that people should just not be alive, not be around. That doesn't seem right. That seems just as bad. I don't know, it makes me really sad, you know? It was that, the videos, and I kept it moving. Can't be hung up on the drama. No, I'm not. It's just like, it's just been bothering me, you know? Especially because, like, some of the people that were adding fuel to the fire should fucking know better. Like, I saw Little Karibo. Little Karibo, who, is, like, mostly well known for doing the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged voice acting stuff and, like, script writing. Now, Little Karibo, back then, was doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. And even in Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, it has edgy humor. It has jokes at the expense of trans people. And I'm like, really, Little Karibo? You, of all people, are gonna jump on this bandwagon of assuming the worst of someone from posts that are, like, from 10 plus years ago. Posts that may have already been addressed. Because even Little Karibo has done that on his videos. He's kept his videos around, and he has posted in the summary that, you know, he's acknowledged the edgy jokes, he's acknowledged the bad humor, but he wants to keep them around as accountability. And I'm like, yeah, that's fair. But, like, really, you of all people should have fucking learned to not do this. I've learned not to do this because I've done it before. I've jumped on the bandwagon of, like, you know, piling on someone because of some shit behavior, you know? And I've regretted it. So I try not to do it anymore. I try to take a breath and I try to be like, this, I don't ever, it's like, I feel like there are people who very quickly want to say something against mistakes or bad behavior because they don't, I feel like they don't want people to assume that they are complicit in that kind of behavior. But I always think the best thing to do is to just, like, take a breath, wait, and just kind of watch from afar. And see what all of the perspectives are. Before just kind of assuming the worst. I don't know. I feel like I had to say something about it because it's just been bothering me. But yeah. I love Little Karibo. Some of his posts are... Yeah, I didn't know that he was on Blue Sky. I came across his stuff and I was like, oh, I remember Little Karibo. That's cool. I followed him and then immediately, like, 2 weeks later, unfollowed him or muted him. I can't remember which one. Because, holy shit. It was... too much. Too much for me. To be constantly kind of exposed to, like, just a lot of, like, I don't even know. Articles about AI, arguments about something. A lot of... I think he does good in that, like, it's kind of like bringing a lot of bad things to people's attention. But I can't be dealing with that every single fucking time I look at my timeline, you know? I have to, like, curate my timeline better. Because it just gets so mentally draining. I respect some of the efforts of trying to speak out on certain things, but when it's 5 to 6 more yeah, exactly. Like, then that's what I did, so I was just like, I'm just gonna have to mute him because I can't deal with this. Ooh, turtle shell. That's why I occasionally just chime in on something, and then I'm just like, that's all I have to say, goodbye. But even that I'm trying to do less of, because I just feel like no one really wants to hear what I have to say. And it may just end up, like, I don't know, making things worse. Oh, I hate these things. What the fuck? How? Cool. This floor sucks. This floor sucks ass. Let's make an enemy that's really annoying at range and also really annoying up close. I think I'm just gonna have to be the cat. What the hell is this movement? I can't. I need to leave. If folks, curate to your own whimsical, keep an eye out from afar, and share your thoughts when appropriate. Folks want to bandwagon you, you can't let them get to you, because only you know better. I'm just vibing and doing my own thing and having a good time, so hey, that's fair. Yeah. I just think in general, most things would just, like, serve better from less social media. Why is this mole in particular been more difficult than every other mole I've encountered? I don't know how much more American politics I can take. Oh god, yeah. I genuinely feel bad for a lot of people that are in America right now. But it's kind of like I don't even know what's going on in my own country right now. We got a fucking vote coming up in a few days. Literally 2 days, actually. And I'm very, very worried that, Reform is gonna get way more than they should. And what they should get is 0. Oh my god, this floor is bad. Bad. This is a bad floor. Really, Saw? How the fuck is that possible? Recommend ActRaiser, which does something quite similar to SNES game, but there's a modern Steam remake that's a big improvement. Oh. Okay. I don't need that. Also, why'd you have to say that at that specific point when I died, Saw? Just to be like, oh, some people complete this game way faster than you do. Let's have a look at these weapons I picked up. Not as good, but it's alright. Definitely better, but No, I feel like I should just equip this and focus on this. That is definitely better, but this is +3, so I'm gonna get like, to +5. Yeah, I just have to make sure that I vote on the 7th. I don't want to forget that. But they usually keep our polling stations open for quite a while. And it's literally just around the corner from me. I'm just fully expecting there to be some sort of reform fuckface there. Oh, that's not good. Take care, Emmett. Have a good one. My problem is that a lot of the enemies just do a shit ton of damage. And the game isn't very good at giving you, like, the defense upgrades quickly. It's basically just one hit from an enemy and that fucks you up. Crazy menu manipulation. Well, I would do that if I could. Sorry for these noises, everyone. Hi, Robbie. How you doing? Hey! Oh, the bitch almost got me poisoned. Please. Please. Don't die, please. I just want to level up the weapon. It was very popular, yeah. I think it was because it was like a launch title game. But also, I don't know, there's something about these kinds of games that are very, like, King's Quest type things, you know? It's basically a third-person King's Quest kind of situation. Doc Hack Games and Etrian Odyssey 2. Oh, yeah, I never played those. Are they demo sets? First time I heard about it. Yeah, I know a lot of people knew about this game, or played this game. And it probably was from the demo disc. Oops, wrong character. What is that? What was that? Oh no, getting thirsty again.
Hey! Hey!
No, he does not want the chestnut. The owl says he wants the berry. Let's see. Do we have another building to place? We do. Couscous's house. Couscous. Why do I get the feeling that because of his house shape, he also wants to live on a big mound? Let's put him over here for now. Do we have couscous? Is that couscous? What the fuck is that? He looks like fucking mochi. Is that a roof? No. I did read one of the Hack comics. Mangas. It was the manga where, like, a brother and sister win a contest or something, and they get to have the avatars of, like, popular heroes or something. What the fuck? He's so big. Who are you? Oh, I see. I'm Couscous. Nice to meet you. Can't go out of this house, so come visit me once in a while. Why is it that I stay in here? It's just I can't go out, that's why. I used to be able to, but after a while I found I couldn't eat anymore because I kept eating lots of sweets. I wonder if there's any way to make your body shrink. I just like high places. Yup, I knew it. You can hide your valuables inside this fluffy grass. I'll always keep an eye on them for you. It would be cool if grass was growing at the top of the shell. Pretty good manga. The anime really does do it dirty. Yes, I remember watching the anime after reading the manga, and I was like, wow, this is not what was in the manga at all. I was like, huh? I don't remember any of this. Okay, I'm gonna have to fuck around with things again. Okay, can I put... No. He just wants to be next to a watermill. Oh, okay. That wasn't that bad. That was fine. I swear to God, I'm gonna find these chickens in this game and destroy. There must be. I wish there was a way to fucking mute them forever. Why are there even chickens at this time of day? The sun hasn't even come up yet. Okay, now it's coming up. But it was like middle of the night and the chickens are going off. What do you guys feel is the most annoying animal? I think it's roosters. I may be biased because of this rooster right now, but that's what I'm feeling right now. Oh, I tell you what I don't like. I don't like people. I don't like designer dogs. Tiny little pocket designer dogs. And it's not their fault. It's not their fault. It's always the owner's fault. But I've never met a little pocket designer dog that I don't find fucking annoying. Because they're always barking. They never obey. They fucking piss and shit wherever they want. They're always spoiled. Mosquitoes? Mosquitoes are pretty annoying. We've got some of those around here, and they practically roam the neighborhood doing whatever. I feel bad for them, because most of the time it's just because they have a bad owner. Because it's like, it's people who just, like, they just want to get, like, the pretty designed... And they're always ugly as fuck as well. But, like, it's people who want to get the pretty designer dogs, and then they get the pretty designer dog, but they never take it for a walk, they never train it. And I'm just, like, I just feel bad for them. But I also get annoyed by them as well. There's one that's, like, owned by an old lady in the house behind ours. And all it does every day is just bark in the garden. When I used to live with my dad, the next door neighbor had like a tiny little terrier dog. She never took it for a walk. And all it did all day long, every single day, was just go in the back garden and bark. Non-stop, all fucking day. Did I go in here? I went in here. And I do feel bad for them. I don't feel you should get a dog if you're not, like, actually going to look after it properly. Like, that's what I didn't... When I got the rats, I was like, I'm not gonna get these unless I look after them. It's their entire life. They deserve to have a good life. Like, imagine if you were, like, that dog. And your entire life is just shit because someone just decided that they just don't want to look after you. That sucks. People who mistreat pets like that should have their pets taken away. Yeah, no, I agree. Because it's just like, they deserve to have a good life. Yeah, no, you're very right. With children, at least, there are rules and things in place to prevent that from happening. You know, because you can't... Obviously, you can have a child by doing whatever with someone. But you can't just go to a store and buy a child. I think I did all of these. Did I do all of these? I've kind of lost track of where I have and haven't gone to look for these tiny treasure chests. Pretty sure that's illegal, yeah. I'd like a child. Have you got one in orange? Well, obviously there's adopting, but thankfully with adopting, there's a lot of procedures in place to make sure that the child is going to a good home. I do not have that as a command, Ford. What do you think this is, Tristan's stream? You've been spoiled. You have been given that command back in your life and now you expect it of everyone. Where is my fart redeem? Yeah, it is. I feel bad for pugs. And the problem is, there's way more awareness of it now. Of, like, the problem with dogs like that. And yet, there are still people who do not care. There we go. There's one. they will be like, ah, yes, pugs have many health issues, and we probably shouldn't be breeding to have these dogs with health issues. But I want a pug. Damn, that ass can blast. I need to buy... I got health items, I got water, I got antidotes, I got weapon repair. I always have to, like, say it out loud, just in case I forget something. It's like when I leave my room and I'm like, wallet, keys, phone, shoes, glasses. I was like that in Creature Kitchen. I was like sugar, tomato. Gourd. My brother really likes pugs and owned 3 of them. They never lived too long despite them getting them as puppies due to health complications. Yeah. It's a shame. Oh, this looks like a special floor. Is this gonna be only the Mallet Man? Yes, it is. What do you think of the Steam controller? I haven't actually looked at it properly. I think it seems okay. And there were, I noticed that there were like a lot of people that were like, I have to get this, you know? Like it's gonna be like sold out as soon as it comes out. I didn't really feel like I needed to do that. Because I'm fine with the controllers that I have right now. Like I like my Xbox Series X controller for the computer because it has the best D-pad ever. Like I think that it has a really good D-pad and I don't need better than that. That's what I'm using now. It's just a good D-pad. It's great, especially for like fighting games or like 2D platformers and stuff. Sold out in 30 minutes? That's crazy. Heard of the scalpers? Really? People scalping a controller? Really? I guess people will fucking scalp anything nowadays. If there's anything that people are excited for, people will find a way to fucking ruin it. Oh, shit. Scalpers are genuinely scum. But why a controller? Why scalp a controller, of all things? Oh, Steve! I was hoping I would get Steve. Steve's great. Oh, we got a new main weapon for the cat girl. Steve is a weapon that talks. What gets rid of curse? Do I not have any mighty healing left? I don't even know what curse does. People have been scalping even the Pokemon Pop-Tarts. That controller was priced fairly decently compared to the console controllers, features-wise at least. They even took the decorations from the Target store when they released Pokemon stuff. What the fuck is wrong with people? We need to, like... I don't know, like, how do you even fix the scalping issue? Like... punch people in the face when they try and scalp shit? Oh, I bet I know what it means. I bet it means I can't eat something. Oh, no, I can. Okay. Steve, Oru friend. Controllers, GPUs, consoles, card games, anything with any kind of interest at this point. Literally ruining other people's lives. So many other people's lives as well, by the way. If people didn't buy from the scalpers and just waited, they'd stop doing it because it wouldn't make them money. Yeah, I agree. I've never bought from a scalper. Unfortunately, I do know of a couple of people that have bought from scalpers because they have money and they just want the thing. To which I'm just like, cool. Thank you for continuing to feed them. You can't change gear? Oh, that's fine. You have a big bag on a cross with it? I feel like that would be it. I thought so as well, but apparently not. And holy water wasn't it either. Scalpers being banned on sites where they resell it would fix it, but what about VPNs and all that? One of them Xbox Elite controllers will run you about $110 to $150. PlayStation Edge controllers are $200. Steam controller was priced at $100. Okay. If we count GameStop as scalpers with how they bundle their things, maybe. My local shops are now selling any TCG products that are known to be scalping targets by selling them and then unsealing them at the counter. Ha! That's good, right? Because it just means that the person who's the scalper can't resell it. I'm assuming that's a good thing. I don't really know much about how scalping works with card games, so... It's good because it makes it impossible to resell at profit, as they can no longer claim it's sealed and non-tampered. Right, okay. Yeah, that's good then. Yeah, that is good, because obviously if you are just buying it because you just want to buy the cards and have the cards, then you have them, you know? They'd be like, oh, we're gonna unseal this at the counter, and you'd be like, yeah, that's fine, that's cool, because I just want to, I like Pokemon cards, and I want to collect Pokemon cards. Whereas if you're a scalper, then they would be like, no, but I wanted to resell it. GameStop pricing a PS5 with the controller at the time of launch fairly decently. Oh. If you're buying for the sake of owning, you don't give a shit about the box being opened. No. Unless you, like, want to do it on stream or something, but... I would rather they do that as a prevention of scalping. Because I do know some people that, like Vinny. Vinny sometimes does streams where he opens, like, card packs on stream and stuff. Although most of the time now it's just shitposting things, like fucking card packs of, like, wrestlers or something. Or, like, weird communist leaders. There's some really weird trading cards out there. I think most audiences will understand your local shop is trying to stop scalpers. Yeah. Yeah, you'd have to be a pretty shitty shop to, like, not care about if you're selling to scalpers. At this point, this is why I don't want to get interested in popular things that get major hype where it's targeted by scalpers. Yeah, same. I really want to get a Steam frame. Like, I want to get a Steam frame, but it's because the headset that I have is a HTC Vive. It's old as fuck. And I want to get a modern headset that actually, like, is good. You know? But I'm scared because people are probably going to try and scalp the fucking Steam frame at this rate, you know? And I'm not someone who can probably afford to get it when it comes out. You know, I still don't have a Steam Deck because it's just like one of those things that like when they announce the release date and it'll probably be like a week or two from when they announce it, then I'm like, well, I can't raise that amount of money in a quick enough time, you know? I'm starting to save money now, but I would rather save that money for like important things rather than just a VR headset. Like holidays and spending time with my friends and things like that. Logan Paul just coming into the next fandom of collectors to destroy any casual hobbies for profit being the worst of it. Yeah. I would just like to have simple controllers again. Same. Yeah. Steam Deck collecting dust in the corner since I constantly update my PC. Yeah, I don't need a Steam Deck, by the way, which is why I haven't bought one. It would be neat to have, I guess, but I don't need it. Which is why I'm just like, whatever. But I am enjoying my Switch too. But I will not buy Tomodachi Life because I just feel that Tomodachi Life is not... It's not a 50 quid game. Okopia was a 50 quid game because I'm still playing that shit. I'm enjoying that game so much that I'm like playing it well past having had the credits roll, you know? But Tomodachi Life, I can't see myself playing it enough to like warrant paying 50 fucking quid. These things are annoying. These are the worst. They're so annoying. They like constantly move away from you. Maybe it'd be better if I just didn't target them. It's giving gift game, which I mean, yeah. I'm quite enjoying Tomodachi Life, but it's quite casual. It's something to pick up once a day or so. Yeah. Okopia I couldn't put down. What does that mean? Status of the equipped weapon change. Oh, not another one. Do I just have like a... Oh, that was almost very bad. That was very bad. I didn't think it would hurt me. What? Did you fucking respawn? What the fuck? Yeah, get backed into a corner. Yeah! It feels kind of miserable at this point with how poorly balanced inventory size, poison, repair powder, water, food, yeah. I'll be honest, I am tempted to just skip it, but I feel like I'm like too far in now to like not keep going. I just prefer the second game. I just think the second one's better. Are we at least nearing endgame? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. We are like barely a third of the way through. Let's have a look at the world map, shall we? So there is the town we started in. This is the second area, the forest. There's a beach area on the left. There's a desert area. There's another area which I won't spoil, and then there's like also like an end game area, and there's a post game area. Sfida sucks though. I kind of enjoyed Sfida, but it did suck because sometimes you would just get fucked over by the terrain. Yeah, fuck trying to like 100% these games because there's too many mini games. We don't talk about the post game dungeon. Doesn't it have like 100 floors? I've never even bothered. I did the post game dungeon in Dark Chronicle. Or Dark Cloud 2. I've never done the post-game dungeon in this game. Dark Cloud will take you approximately 4 weeks to complete if you play for 1.5 hours a day while focusing on some extra content. Yeah. That's why I'm just like, fuck, maybe I should just skip it. Because you know how it's gonna go. They save the world. That's basically it. It didn't exist in Japan, but the super boss is completely new. And the lore for the super boss can only be obtained if you bring Steve to the fight. Oh my god. Big broken dagger cheating, let's go. What is that? Is that just like an overpowered weapon for everything? I keep forgetting which rooms I've gone into. 2's no better. Apparently it's 7 weeks. Yeah, but 2 is a little bit more tolerable. 2 has, like, a way better story. It has a lot of quality of life stuff. It has voice acting. The diorama stuff is a little bit more fun to do. Superboss is Tone's father corrupted. Holy shit. Yeah, they don't talk about that at all in this game, do they? And then there's Rogue Galaxy, which I did start playing Rogue Galaxy on stream, and I might try it again. Rogue Galaxy, I fucking love the cutscenes and, like, the characters in Rogue Galaxy. But it has the same problem of sometimes just kind of like throwing you into like dungeon after dungeon. And it gets a little bit tedious. And then there's Ni no Kuni, which I haven't played since it came out, which I was hoping was really good, and it was kind of okay. I didn't enjoy Ni no Kuni 2. I played through all of Ni no Kuni 2, and I was just kind of like, okay. That was it, I guess. Broken Dagger will pretty much max out a weapon? Wow. I need to look up how that glitch works. Is it basically just have a Broken Dagger at level 5, and then Synth Sphere it? What the fuck is that thing? What is that moldy thing? A grass cake. Stumpy Bleeze's favorite food. The beef. The man pulled out a gun? Wait, what are you talking about? Shadow? It's a glitch involving specific inputs in the first shop of the game. Is it easy to do? Ni no Kuni 2 didn't... Oh, that's... Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I forgot most of Ni no Kuni 2. I was frustrated that the story doesn't really, like... The story is basically like, oh, you didn't fix everything, but your son will end up fixing everything. Pretty easy. It gives you a glitched broken dagger item that you can feed to a weapon. I could do with that. That would make things go a lot quicker. Right? You guys would want that, right? You would want to see me break this game. White Knight Chronicles, it's a mecha instead of a fantasy. Yeah, I kind of wish that, like, that Level 5 did more games like this. I know that there was, like, stuff about them potentially using AI recently, which sucks if they do. All I saw was, the only stuff I saw was the article about an interview with the developer, where the developer says that perhaps because AI is more around now, developers may have to get used to using it, or at least it being around. Which, like, he's right in that sense, but I don't like it. But then people were also saying that apparently Level 5 is just using AI now, which I haven't seen that. I should probably look it up. I'm waiting and seeing on that Gen AI stuff. We need more companies. Yeah, I was saying this to a friend the other day. At the moment, the requirement on Steam is that a developer must disclose if they have used AI in their game at all. I am of the personal opinion that they should also put on there when their games don't use AI. Because you know for sure that there are people trying to sneak past that, hoping that people won't notice when their game has used AI. Whereas if Steam forces them to answer whether they also put in there that they have not used AI, it's basically extra pressure, because if they lie if they basically say we haven't used it, but then they are found to have used it, I feel like that's kind of extra pressure to make sure that, you know, people aren't buying a game that has AI in it. I can overlook AI being used in prototypes as placeholders before the finished models are done and such, but not for a finished release. I can overlook it, but I don't think it's needed, really. Because, like, you don't need AI for a placeholder. You can literally just write a fucking blank sign that says text on it, you know? I just don't think AI is needed. It's not a good technology. I don't know how to even explain the glitch in words, other than you have to be at Gaffer. Okay. Well, the company flat out at the day of release. There were moments where some games did that and folks pointed it out. The point is Steam bothered the devs until a disclaimer was put on the store. Yeah. Well, I don't mind development cycles being long for games. I've worked in the industry, and I would rather just people are given a good amount of time. Games are fucking hard to make. Games take a long time to make, and that's fine. I am a big supporter of that meme of Sonic or something, where he's just like, I want shorter games that give more time to make, with shittier graphics and better gameplay and all that, you know? I don't need my games to take like fucking 500 hours to complete and be like super high fidelity and be a fucking cinematic blockbuster. Because that is the shit that's fucking breaking the industry. And people and end up being people being treated like shit. Give me color or give me death, yeah. Alright, I'm at Gaffer. Equip Tone's dagger. Move your inventory to the bottom in attachments. In Gaffer's shop. Hover ice attachment in Gaffer's shop. Press right and X at the same time. My retro achievements just blocked me! Glitch warning. Achievements are blocked. I don't care. I was never gonna get all the achievements in this game. What is that? How many do I need? Oh, is it just like outright blocked? Like I just can't use it? Uh-oh. What is that? What did I do? That's certainly not the broken dagger. It says it's repair powder. I can't get rid of it. Uh-oh. You got the wrong glitched item? Is it because I have the achievement thing enabled? Nine. I'll have to look it up. It's gone. Wait, no, there it is. So what do I do now? I just attach it to a weapon? Oh, I can't. It's not. I think I may have to reload. Yeah, I think I broke it. I think it, did I save after the last floor? I don't know. That might be a good place to stop for now anyway, because my throat is getting croaky. I need to take a break. It's supposed to be an attachment, so I don't know what's going on with that. I will, next time I do this, I will disable achievements and we'll try it. Yeah, remember kids, save before you attempt glitches. I'll just watch a video of someone doing it later and figure it out. Short stream today, but it's fine because I was sleepy. Surprised you got the achievements on a game for like this. Was it just part of the... Yeah, it's part of the console, but I do have a retro achievements account. Because there are some games that I enjoy getting the achievements for. Like things like Ratchet and Clank. this is not a game that I would enjoy getting the achievements for, because remember, with retro achievements, they're all catered by members of the community. You know how, like, most games will have a specific department or a specific person to come up with achievements? It's their skill, it's their task. Community-made achievements for video games on emulators can sometimes end up being really, 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 really fucking tedious and badly designed. Now, look at this game and Dark Chronicle, and look at all of the little mechanisms that you have in those, where you have Sfida, you have fishing, you have lots and lots of things. Now imagine some community member thinking that they know what are good achievements for a video game like this. I do not want to try and get all the achievements for this game on retro achievements. Because even the PS4 achievements for this game are fucking horrible. You had the right motions, just something small off, I guess. Yeah, it's probably the retro achievements. Because it probably detected it and was like, no. Alright, let's have a look at who we can raid. We can go say hello to Kaz. Kaz is playing Final Fantasy something. 16. I think that's 16. Alright. I'm gonna need to remember to put my bins out. Put my bins out. Put my bins out. I needed to do that to remember myself. Have a good night, everyone. Take care. Look after yourselves. Lots of love. Big smooches. Have a good rest of your week, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.